What is up, folks? Alejandro Anito here, Jorge's twin brother. Yeah, imagine that. Glad you can make it over, and welcome back. See, here's a little disclaimer. From now on again, you'll see Jorge turn to his right and talk to seemingly thin air. It's actually me. I hang out with my brother Jorge, do a lot of his filming and editing, and yeah, he's always consulting with me, talking to me. He's at work now, and so I've kind of taken over, but yeah, there you have it. Alright, guys, over here at 2 minute to 3 minute, what is it? I don't know what kind of weird name he gives these things. He's so odd. Anyway, I'm going to teach one of his favorite sleights. In fact, this is one sleight that Jorge is absolutely obsessed with, and that is switches. And there's so many different types. I know that on the top 10 moves that he can't do, it was the simple switch that he went over, I think, for the top 10, which I have a hard time myself. But he's always obsessed with switches, whether it's top change, whether it's, different type of switches. This one we're going to do today is a tabled switch, which it's actually titled the Mexican turnover. I'm not sure why they would name it like that, but myself, Alejandro, and Jorge, I think we could speak to this a little bit. So here it is. Most of you will be familiar with this already, but it's the idea of taking a card, a shown card, it's seen on the table, and then the action of flipping it over with another card. In fact, you switch it out with that card, which with an indifferent card. It's a really sweet move. Some of you are probably familiar with it. This is mine and Jorge's handling. Let's get into it. All right, my friends, there's really not a lot to it. It's just the handling. And once you get it, you got it. I always pinch said card that I'm flipping the selection over with in between index and thumb, right? And so really, even before you try the switch, it's important to understand how the flip would even happen. Like, what would a normal flip look like? Some people tend to display both cards like this. Some people, they don't want to show that card, which I'm of the group that doesn't want to show the selection of my hand. I just want to flip the card over on the table. So maybe one of these numbers, that's something that I tend to go for. You could do kind of one of these swooping actions, but whatever action you do, you want to make sure your switch looks like how you would flip. That's just a given, I think. And so once you approach the switch, card pinched in index and thumb, once you come under, it's important to, and this is helpful when you're first starting out, you can even kind of hold the card in place just so you can kind of get the feel for it. Because once you come under this card and you want to get as square as you can, you're going to want to relieve the pressure from the thumb so this top card can get underneath of it with ease. And then you're going to repinch and you're going to flip both cards, but what's happening is the card underneath is starting to bow. And then you're going to slowly relieve pressure on the index, allowing that to flip the rest of the way over and maintaining or ascertaining the table card in your hand. So we'll go over that again. Pinch, come underneath of it. You're relieving pressure on the thumb just long enough to let that card get underneath of it, and you're applying a downward pressure so you can get this pressure, so which actually enables the card underneath to flip, right? And it happens really fast, right? And you want it to happen fast because it's a very suspect move. You know, it takes a long time to actually get this down and make it look right. Coming underneath of it, let go with the thumb ever so slightly. Try to maintain a squared position. Pressure on the table. Allow that bottom card to bow whilst pinching the top card, and then come away as if in a swiping motion. It's as simple as that. And if your spectator isn't suspecting it, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to call attention to it. Just, you know, it's just a non-moment. This is one of those utility moves. It's supposed to be on the offbeat. It's a non-moment. I'm just flipping over a card. That's all I'm doing. But this is a move that works great in mystery card plots, anything where you need to switch a card out for another one. Guys, there. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed me and Jorge's handling on the Mexican switch. And just remember, I'm the cool one, right? It's okay. From time to time, maybe I'll take over. But I think I hear somebody pulling up. It's probably Jorge. Guys, he's got something great lined up for this weekend. You're going to want to stick around for sure. It's something special. Guys, thanks for stopping by. God bless. What was Alejandro doing here?